I am 42 years old. I'm living and working in Hanoi. I am an engineer.
Very nice to meet you. And Fun, could you list at least four words that are related to obesity?
Overweight,
Yeah.
fatness, uh, homeless,
I'm sorry, what was the last one? Plumpness. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Got you. Got you. Very good. Okay. Excellent. Plumpness. I like that. That's a good word. Excellent. Thank you and welcome. And next, Chang. Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Jane, and I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City now.
Very nice to meet you, Chang. And Chang, could you please list some words that are related to obesity?
Yes. It's too much.
Yeah. Eat too much.
Don't do exercise.
Yeah. No exercise.
Over calorie.
Yeah. Mm, too many calories. Yes. Excellent. I think that's a good list. Thank you, Chang. And next, Min. Good evening.
Um, Now I am living in Ho
Okay. Hello, Min. I cannot hear you right now.
You don't hear me?
Now I can. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Now you ask me.
Yeah. I can hear you now. And you want to you can you list some words that are related to obesity, Min?
Besides overweight, fat, I have corpulence. You know, corpulence,
Yeah. 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 Opulence.
corpulence. Oh, car.
Maybe type in.
No. Corp. Corpulence.
Ah, yeah, that's great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. Anything else?
No, fatness.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
That's
No, sorry. Wrong.
no. It's okay. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's good. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you, man. That's good. And next, yeah. Good evening.
Yes, good evening, teacher. Good evening, everyone. Uh, my name is Na. I'm living and working in Ho Chi Minh City, and I'm working as an office worker for a Japanese company.
Ah, very nice.
Yes,
Well, so now could you list some words that are related to obesity?
yes, is overweight,
Okay. Over,
overeat, overeat.
overeat,
Yes, uh, out of shape.
out of shape. Yeah. Excellent. Very good. I think that's good. That's a good idiom, actually. It's very good. And thank you, Na. And next, An. Good evening.
Yes. Good evening. Good evening, teacher. Good evening, everyone. My name is Anh. I'm 27 years old. I come from Hanoi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So,
Yes.
An, could you list some words that are related to obesity?
Pardon? Could you repeat? I could not hear you clearly.
Could you list some words that are related to obesity?
Oh, okay. And unhealthy food choice, lack of physical activity,
Yeah.
family eating habits,
Yeah, very good. I think that's good. Family eating habits.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, habits, yes, disease and health.
Oh, yes. Heart disease, excellent. Very good. Thank you, An. I think that's a good list. I think we have a good list started. And next, I want to very quickly watch a short video. And after we watch this video, I would like to ask each of you the question, what are some causes of childhood obesity? And so think about this question as we watch the video. You can answer you can answer this question from watching the video or from some knowledge that you already have. So either one is okay. So let's watch and then we will discuss.
A new report in London indicates childhood obesity is becoming a global epidemic, with children's waistlines expanding on every continent. Details now from NBC's Donna Friesen.
Obesity specialists call it global fattening and say it is as much a threat as global warming. The worst is North and South America, where nearly half the children could be overweight in 4 years. Europe is not far behind. The number of obese European children has risen almost 50% since the late 1990s, and more than 1 million children are estimated to have high blood pressure or elevated cholesterol levels. Thousands more have type 2 diabetes, not previously seen in children.
So you'll have more morbidity, i.e. cancer, strokes, heart attacks, and an early death.
The reasons are simple. There's more food, often unhealthy, and children around the world are less physically active, spending more time in front of computers and televisions.
Even in China, where obesity hadn't been a problem, the study finds it now is, especially in cities. Why? More cars, fewer bikes. Childhood obesity has become, according to the U.S. Surgeon General, as great a threat as terrorism, and urgent action is needed to stop the trend. Donna Friesen, NBC News.
Okay, so what are some causes of childhood obesity? And I will start with you, Fung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Childrenhood eating so much, especially the fat.
Yeah, and what else?
Really, the not exercise, watching TV too much, or yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Not exercising and watching TV too much. Can you think of anything else?
Sanitary.
Yeah. Very good. I think that's good. Excellent. Thank you, Fung. I think it's a very good list. And Chang, what about you? What are some causes?
I think because there are many types of transportation to facilitate our life, so we just rely on that a lot of type of transportation.
Yeah.
And people nowadays have inactive habits and eating a lot of unhealthy food.
Yeah. I like that, your observation about the transportation, I think, is very important. And it's with a lot more cars and things like this, people don't spend as much time maybe walking or riding bikes to go to different places, I think. And I think more people walk or ride bikes in cities sometimes. So I know that in Da Nang, there's not much public transportation either, so people are not walking to or from the bus stop like maybe they are in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, I think. Very good. Thank you, Chang. And next, Min, what do you think? What are some causes of childhood obesity?
I think that the main cause of the excess of weight in the childhood obesity may be the behavior and genetics and some community environment. Behavior, for example, eating, family eating habits.
Yeah.
Medication use.
Yeah.
Food marketing and promotion on white TV also affected eating of the children.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's a very good point.
Yes. About genetics, maybe overweight caused by genetic factors such as hormonal problems and community environment. For example, many skyscrapers are the buildings that make it difficult to be physically active.
Yeah.
Yes, many children do not have a park, community center, and a sidewalk in their neighborhoods to play, and so on.
Yeah, I think that's also a very good point. So many communities do not have parks or community centers for children to play. Yeah. Very good. I think that's excellent. I see this as well. Excellent. Those are some very good answers. Thank you. And I think this is very true. And Na, what do you think?
Yes. I think that's because parents thinking are always the same. They always want their children healthy and they eat as much as they can.
Yeah.
Eat low unhealthy food.
Yeah.
Yes. Besides that, nowadays, most people are so busy. They just go to school and then went to house. Maybe they are very tired and just eating and watch some TV or play on computer. No physical activity after that.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think that because we have to work so much that we don't have enough time sometimes to spend cooking meals with our families, like maybe people did in the older generation. I think so. I think that's a very good point as well. I know I don't. I oftentimes order food or I get takeaway. Sometimes I just get like Monday or something, and and it's not very healthy, I don't think. But excellent, very good answer. Thank you, Na. And next, Anh, what do you think?
Yes, and in my opinion, I think nowadays there are more and more children become fast, because the first thing I think because the food we let them eat unhealthy food.
Yeah.
Now yes, I think even junk food. Yes, at the I think in when I was a child, it's been 10 years ago. Junk food is not fat as fast as now.
Yeah.
Now yes. Now children eat more sauces.
Yeah.
Sauces, hamburger, chicken fry. It's so much oil included in them. I think so. It's very unhealthy. Yes. And they also lack of activity, because sometimes maybe they have to learn too much. So when they come back home, they feel so tired and they don't want to do anything. And the third one is I think because how to say, parent don't care enough to them. They maybe they still don't declare that the childhood obesity is really serious to children. So they don't stop them to eat unhealthy food, and don't ask them to exercise more. And children is too young to understand that obesity is really dangerous to them. They still young, so parents should know and should explain to them and help them to get rid of overeating. I think so.
Yeah. That's also a very good point. I think that you say that children are too young, and so parents have the responsibility to explain the dangers, but often don't, because. And I think that also gets back to what Min was saying about parents and people being too busy. I think having too much work. Very good, excellent answers, everyone. Thank you. And I think these are all very, very good answers. And so the next thing I want to do is practice some vocabulary very quickly. And we only have 4 words, so I'm sorry, one student will not get a chance to define a word, but I want everyone to have a chance to practice the pronunciation. And these are words that are all related to obesity. And I want to share with you very quickly a technique that I think can help us pronounce words that have several syllables or strange sounding combinations. And one of these techniques is to think of these words, think of each syllable as one word. So for one example might be the word, for example, sedentary. So we might think of this as If you can think of each one of these syllables as a separate word, kind of like we do in Vietnamese, where each word is one syllable. And don't worry about being fast. It's okay to pronounce very slow. It's no problem. I think this can be very helpful. So let me pronounce all 4 words, and then I will ask each of you to please repeat these 4 words after me. Okay, I will begin. Adolescence, sedentary, alarming, tendency, and Boom, could you begin?
Adolescence, sedentary, alarming, tendency.
Excellent, very good. And I just wanted to highlight this word adolescence because it's kind of tricky. So I want to show a way to think of pronouncing this. So we can think of adolescence as this. And we'll spell it a little differently. Okay, adolescence. Think of it like this. So, adolescence. So, I will repeat. Adolescence. Sedentary. Alarming. Tendency. And Chang.
Yes, I will repeat. Adolescence. Sedentary, alarming, tendency.
Excellent, very well done. And I will repeat. Adolescence, sedentary, alarming, tendency, and Min.
Adolescence, sedentary, alarming.
All right, excellent. And I will repeat. Adolescence, sedentary, alarming, tendency, and Na.
Yes. Adolescence, sedentary, alarming, tendency.
Excellent. Very good. And once more, adolescence, sedentary, alarming, tendency, and on.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Adolescence, sedentary, alarming tendency.
Excellent. And could I ask you, could you please choose one of these words to define?
Yes. I choose the word number 3, alarming.
Okay, excellent.
Alarming means warning,
Yeah.
caution. I think so.
Okay, so alarming is something that is, I would say, also disturbing. Disturbing. And a cause, as you say, for warning. And could you please make a sentence with the word alarming?
Yes. I think that childhood opportunity is alarming to over the world.
Very good. That's very good. Excellent. Thank you. And now, could you please choose a word to define?
Yes, I choose number 1, adolescence.
Excellent.
It's the period of life when a child develops into an adult.
Yeah. Excellent. And could you please make a sentence with adolescence, please?
Obesity in adolescents have tendencies increase nowadays.
Very good. Excellent. And Min, could you please choose a word to define?
So number 4, tendency.
Excellent.
A natural of the disposition to move, proceed, or action in some direction.
Excellent. And then could you please make a sentence with tendency?
E-learning, a tendency of young people.
Excellent. Very good. It's a tendency of young people, and that's how you would use that word. Very good. And next, Chang, could you please define sedentary?
If someone something is sedentary, it means that it doesn't require someone to move a lot, but it requires to sit at a life in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, excellent. That's good. And then could you please make a sentence with sedentary?
I'm not prefer a job that is sedentary and repetitive.
Very good. And so you would, and just very quickly, you would say, I think that I do not prefer a job that is sedentary and yeah, you would, so in general you would not have to use the word be. So you could say, I do not prefer a job that is sedentary. That's the only thing I would correct you on, but other than that, very, very good. And next, I want to practice a couple of idioms. You see there are two here. The first one is fat as a pig, and this just means very, very fat. And the second idiom is out of shape, and this means not in good physical condition. So one example we see of the use of out of shape is, I didn't realize how out of shape I was. And to give you an example of how we might use fat as a pig, I could say something like, I became fat as a pig from so much time spent working on the computer and eating junk food. This might be how we might use that term, fat as a pig. And so another way we might use out of shape is just to say that too much time away from the gym has left me out of shape. Something like that. So I would like each of you to please make a sentence using one of these idioms, and I will start with you.
I surprised my friend because he passed at a pitch.
Okay, very good. Excellent. That's very good. And Chang?
I don't like being out of shape, so I go to the gym often.
Very good. Excellent. And Min?
I eat too much, so I fast as a pig.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you. And Na?
Yes. Consequence of overeating is out of shape.
Yeah. So, and actually, a lot of times we might say, so a consequence of overeating is either to become or becoming.
Yes.
Out of shape, because we only really use that term when we are talking about a person, referring directly to a person. So that's how we want to, that we might use it like that, or to become out of shape. Either way is perfectly fine. And An?
Yes. My sister was so thin when was so thin was so thin 7 years ago. And my parents did let her eat too much. Now she become fat as a pig.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Excellent. That's very complex, and I think everyone did very well here. And so next, I want to practice a structure. And this structure is simply beginning a sentence with either the phrase owing to, due to, or because of, and then a noun followed by a comma, and then a subject and a verb. And in the example, we see owing to and then the noun is obesity, and then you see the comma, and then it is followed by the subject, children. Owing to obesity, children, and then the verb is will suffer. So will suffer. And this is simply an extra object at the end, and you don't need this, but you can use it if you want. Just very quickly, I want to point out that you will not see the phrases either owing to or due to in many non-formal or informal circumstances. So it is almost always preferable to use the term because of. And this is simply a more common modern usage of. So I would say one more example. Because of overeating, I became chubby. Okay, so in this case, the noun is overeating, subject is I, verb became. So you can be as simple as you want or as complex as you like. And Fung, could you please make a sentence using this structure?
Because of overweight, he had difficulty working.
Excellent. And I would say in that case you would, instead of because of overweight, you would say because he was overweight. And this is just simply the grammar structure of this, and I don't know the reason for this, but that's the general rule of thumb there. So just so you're aware of that. And Chang.
Yes. Because of overweighting, because being overweight, I feel I don't feel confident in front of a lot of people.
Very good. That's excellent. And Min.
Yes, owing to a sedentary fit, he became obesity and has sleep apnea disease.
Excellent. And I think that, again, I just want to point out that if you say that he became, the word would not be obesity, but rather simply obese. That would be the word that you would want to use there. And that's the only thing I would point out. And Na.
Yes. Because of lack of enthusiasm, she lost her job.
Very good. Thank you. And An.
Yes. Because of overworking, children will may get some disease like heart disease.
Excellent. So, and again, you would not want to use the word overweighting is not really a word. You might use the word overeating, I think, in this. But that's a small thing. But that's just so you're aware of that. And then quickly, I want to work in pairs and discuss the causes of childhood obesity. I know, and because more and more children are becoming overweight and obese, so I wonder if I can have you work in a pair and talk about how to deal with the epidemic of childhood obesity. And I want to focus on solutions. So what are some solutions to this epidemic, do you think? This is what I would like to focus on. So first I will ask An and Na, could you please discuss?
Good evening.
Yes, hello Nga.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello Nga, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Please.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. It's okay. And about childhood obesity, we know that if our children is overweight, they may get some disease. So we should help them to deal with this epidemic. Now, what do you think the first step we should do to help them to deal with that? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I think that first you should assess your children's habits. Yeah. Yes, you should reduce calorie in their food and enrich to eat vegetables in every meal.
Yes.
Yes. Besides that, you should let your children not eat too much unhealthy food.
Yes, but yes, but for example, in my case about my sister,
yes,
and yes, when we try to reduce first we reduce the quantity of food. I mean volume of food. See it, but for example, normally she eat 3 cups of just 3 cups, but we will stop her to eat only 2 cups. But after meal, she tried to convince us to give her more food.
Yeah, I understand. This is good. I think this is good conversation. I have to stop because I want to move on, but I think it's a very good starting point. So very good, you two. And next I would like to continue. And Min and Chang, could you please continue this?
I want to add in, hello, Miss Min. I want to add in the reason why we have a lot of children with obesity now. I think that one of the reasons is that the parents love them so much by fixing them a lot. So I think that we need to control our love by and find a better way to make them happy by letting them go around with their friends, to take them participate in some social activities at some park and volunteer for some social activity, and we don't allow them to sit in front of the computer too much. We need to set the time for them to play game and study at the table. I think that what are your opinions?
Yes, okay, it's a good idea. I think so. Yeah, it's I